Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the start of a brand new series. Today we're going to be building a mighty army of simps and taking down the world around us using the epic Warhammer mod for Bannerlord. And the main premise of this series is basically to go and play as a damsel of Bretonnia and just have an army of Grail Knights with all the bonuses and buffs you get from the career system, basically charging forward with them and just watching them wipe out the entire world is going to be pretty hilarious and pretty fun to do. And I'm hoping it's going to be a pretty OP strategy, so buckle in, get your popcorn, and let's get this bad boy started. Okay, so of course we've been playing as Bretonnia, as again, I always am blown away by just how beautiful these load screens are. And that's kind of just the same thing for all of the artwork in this mod. We are of course going to be playing as a female because our main goal is to be a damsel, but not in distress. Well, I guess we will be slightly in distress because all of our white knights will be on their way to save us. And I think there you go. That is a good looking lass. Again, a lot of the... Oh my god. The peasantry. She doesn't really look like a peasant, does she? It seems that she's eating pretty well. A lot of these stats don't really matter too much because, again, we're going to be wielding a lot of the magic stuff. But yeah, having like trade and charm is always decent stats. But again, we're going to be switching out pretty soon again. So I don't think it really matters too much. Again, more charm, more social. Being able to charm the boys into the battle will be great. And there you go. Damsel will give us a couple points in spellcraft and a little bit in faith as well as we praise the lady, which I think is always not a bad start. Yeah, something like that looks quite cool, I think. Cool. Well, let's dive in then. We have our name, we have our character. Let's move into the world. Now, this is our first major choice. The Law of Life, which is, of course, more about buffing your army, making them stronger, or we go Law of Beasts. I personally think it should be Law of Beasts because that will allow us to do more damage and help us out in the early game. I don't think we should rely so much on our soldiers when we can't afford the best soldiers to begin with. However, I'm not saying the Law of Life could also still be really, really good and useful for us to pick. We're going to do the Law of Beasts, I believe, as I think that would be a pretty powerful spell. And once again, you always have to kind of zoom out and just take a look at how great this campaign map does look. One of the most impressive campaign maps, I think, in all of Bannerlord. It's just absolutely beautiful, from like the corrupt lands of Musalon to the farmlands of Bretonnia, off across the mountainside into the Elector Count's lands. And I know in the new update, they've actually gone ahead and remade a bunch of these sprites as well, so there'll be lots of improvements, along with more of his stuff being added up in the north. I think they have basically most of this stuff filled in up here, which would be really cool to see. I mean, I still feel bad for the vampire counts, again, being surrounded by more enemies, but nonetheless, it's going to be really, really cool to see. Okay, so let's first off take a look at our character. We have a little point in poem, not that that really matters. Again, we're always going to buff our cavalry, but eventually we'll probably get someone else to do that for us. We also gain access to novice battle prayers, which should be pretty interesting. I actually don't know what Bretonian prayers are like or if they're even in the game. Again, in the new update that's coming in the future, they've actually revamped a lot of this stuff, so this is kind of like their first iteration, if that makes sense. So a lot of the mechanics for the damsel, Bretonnia, the prayer system all gets way improved in the next update. We'll also go and gain a bit more relationship for our self-promoter, getting more points with winning tournaments, even though we're not really a fighter, so we'll see how that works. We also have access to spells as well, so we have basically just minor magic stuff like the petty heal is going to be really important to learn because it's just a quick way of healing yourself. The other ones I haven't found too great at all, but we of course have access to the Law of Beasts, and we start off actually with none of this stuff learned, so we're going to have to improve. Amber Spear is going to probably be a must to snipe leaders and good units, and then of course we want to really work our way down to Flock of Doom because that's going to be an amazing spell to use and just kind of basically AoE the enemy down. Okay, so let's make our way off into the wilderness of Bretonnia. Of course, first things first, we're going to want to try and recruit some soldiers. However, I kind of feel like just heading to like Bretonnian castles and just recruiting noble soldiers as quickly as possible, because by doing that, we're going to be in a pretty good situation, and I think we need to be very careful with a lot of these outlaws and stuff, but yeah, just upgrading to like heavy knights. The quicker we get them, the better, and you can already get them at tier 2, and you can see how quickly they level up as well. Like, these guys just become extremely powerful. We are going to need a horse of our own as well to, of course, mount and charge into battle so we can cast more spells. But the more of these soldiers we pick up, the better it's going to be. Granted, it is a lot of our money. So maybe we'll just recruit, I don't know, like 2 more? Can we afford that? No, only 1 more. That's fine, though. 6 of these guys should be enough to start taking down some of these Bretonnian outlaws. And here we go, our first battle. Yeah, as you can see, with the 5 nobles plus me, we're actually at a 50-50% chance of winning. And we need to obviously clean these battles up quite quickly because the sooner we do that, the better. So we'll charge up for horses. They should be fine. We currently only have... Oh, God, yeah. So we have the Aura of the Lady. I actually don't know what that does. And we also have Magic Missile as well, Magic Bolts. So right now, we're going to edge our way closer to the archers. But our cavalry should do a great job of killing them. And this is why something like Petty Heal would be so useful to use. Because we can fire off our fireworks, our Disney fireworks. But Petty Heal, you know, once we've taken a couple of arrows, it's going to be really, really painful. So let's pull back a little bit. We'll be able to get 1 more off. And then we're going to... Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, we're going to go down, unfortunately. Kind of expected in these early missions. We don't really stand a chance. But we can switch over to one of our elite knights and, yeah, rip up the rest of these guys. If we can just get stuck in. 15 is maybe a little bit too much. I mean, it's not, though. There's no way the cavalry can, like, die. This mod does a great job of, like, making powerful units basically unkillable. So I can get rid of that for a bit more cash. That'll keep us alive for a little bit. And we also do need some food as well. So let's just grab... I mean, fish is pretty expensive. We'll grab that. And then we'll go hunt down them. I mean, we need a horse as well, but... I think first things first, we do need a little bit of money. Luckily, we are really fast. Is that going to drag them in? It is, right? Yeah, it is. That's annoying. But on the upside, our forces actually cost, like, no money whatsoever. Come on, just let me catch you. There we go. Yeah, well, you're pretty much done for. Our biggest weakness is definitely missiles until we get our heal. And then we'll be much more resilient. But, I mean, look at our Bretonnian cavalry. Looking awesome, as always. I mean, of course, this is going to be our army of simps. Realistically, this guy should give me his horse if he is truly my simp. But we'll just charge the cavalry and we'll put them in a shield wall so they kind of do their thing. And then we'll just start slinging magic. So we'll run away. We need to basically just kite and hopefully let our cavalry do its thing. We have plenty of winds of magic, so that's not something we're worried about. Unfortunately, the magic bolt doesn't really do much. Neither apparently does my cavalry. Come back here, boys. Takes 3 magic bolts to do the damage. Oh my god, he's gonna get me. Where are my simps? Oh my god, where are my simps? You guys are supposed to be protecting me. Yeah, until we have like heals or better spells, it's gonna be really hard. I'm in these early stages. I think it's actually gonna be better to just dismount my cavalry. I think, like, honestly, I think it literally might be better just to get my cavalry, dismount them, and just fight on foot because these guys are not going to lose. And then this way, it forces the AI to actually, like, engage me. And then my cavalry doesn't come in, miss their strike, and then die. So, yeah, I think 100% from this point on. Because look at that. Like, he hit him, but he didn't kill him. And until we buff them, they're not really going to do much. I think, honestly, we just dismount these guys and let them fight on foot. And I got some good spells upgrades as well. So that's what we're going to be really focusing on, is just upgrading our magic as much as possible. And, of course, making a bit of money as well. We'll get ourselves a nice little hood right there as well. I mean, yes, we'll still be in our noble dress, right? We'll keep it lore friendly, and then we'll sell the rest of the gear, and then just heal and go out for more battles. That's what we're really trying to look to do. I'm not sure if I want to pick up any of the lighter infantry. Like, these guys aren't awful. They definitely do get the job done, the Bretonnian squires, but I think for the most part, we'll kind of just stick to more of the noble soldiers as we are here just to buff them up. Oh yeah, and one thing I didn't even show you guys as well is the career system for the damsel. So right now she doesn't have a career ability, unfortunately, which is a shame because it would be really, really cool. Or maybe it is Blessing of the Lady, and that's what it is and just doesn't show it. But here we go. So this is the career system. Probably my favorite feature in any Bannerlord mod. I think it's absolutely amazing, and it just goes and gives a new life to every single campaign you play, because everyone is going to be slightly different. Basically, these are different for, I think there's 2 for every single faction, and they're obviously going to add more and manure updates, but they basically just go and dictate the way you want to play. For example, the Fey Enchantress route gives my Knight's ward save, which is amazing. That's basically just pure 15% reduction in damage. It allows me to add extra magic damage to my soldiers, which you might think isn't that useful unless people are casting magic. Well, weapons actually do magic damage in this mod, so having a boost to that is really nice. More winds of magic and more damage in general on my spells. The next one, again, is ward save to my more lighter infantry, which again is quite cool. You kind of make more of the peasants a little bit better. Our knights are cheaper, wounded troops heal faster, and we also have a chance of recruiting extra units just for free. And then the final one right here is better for spell casting, but again, you can kind of like stack these abilities, more HP, more ward saves for our units, cheaper units, healing units is always good. Of course, as you level up through the clan ranks, you're going to then be able to unlock more and more powerful abilities and battles and stuff. So yeah, you can really get to some pretty OP character traits quite quickly. Speaking of which, actually, we do actually have, and I think we'll start off with probably the Fey Enchantress route, because it gives us magic damage right off the bat. So right now we have that boost, and that's going to be really useful, I think. Okay, we're looking for like an easy fight now. We'll also go to the Grove and get our blessing as well if we can. I don't even know what the Bretonian blessing is, but I think you gain some faith points as well. Yeah, we gain 6 faith there, which I'm not too mad at. Continue to buff up our spellcrafting. Like a 9er? Yeah, we should win that, I think. I mean, I say we should win that. I don't doubt we will, actually. Oh my god, that midnight here. Okay, cool. We have Blessing of the Lady. I just don't think it's going to be enough to carry us through there. We only killed one of them? Really? You guys charge again. I will buff us. I don't know what that does. That's really cool. I have no idea what Blessing of the Lady does, though. Good kill. Yeah, that's another one taken care of. Good, good, good. We are whittling them down. This is just what we have to do. And our cavalry seems like it's hitting. We just need money. Oh, we're actually out of magic right now. Okay. We have a little mace. Just kind of need you to take out like 1 or 2 more of them. Thank you. That cavalry came in at a clutch time. Okay, nice. We done it. Call an ambulance. But not for me. Get off my dude. Okay, nice. Good little victory right there. Not tons of renown, but we'll take it. Again, we're mainly here for money, so we can build more cavalry. And we also do need to get a horse as well. That is something, just so I can move around the battlefield a little bit faster, which is what we might try and do now. How much money is that? 500. Even if it's just like a workhorse, like we just need to be maneuverable, basically. So we'll take that. And it does give us enough cash to kind of sustain ourselves. Okay, cool. So we can recruit 2 more knights, which we will look to do. We also continue to level up, so we'll just keep on taking all our points in spellcraft. Because realistically, we need as much money as possible. The more money we get, the more spells we can learn, and the more damage we can do. Ideally, we want to try our best to learn Petty Heal as quickly as possible. Oh, speaking of which, we have leveled up a few times. We do have more career points. Yeah, cool. Because that's like such a good starting ability, right? Just more damage on our spells, which is great. Being able to recruit extra units for free might be really good now, but I don't want to waste the points is the problem. Increase hit points by 25 is always nice. And we could also get just Bretonian units receive a 10% ward save right away. But I feel like the upper echelons of that isn't very good, whereas this is just all knights gain more damage, get more winds of magic. I'm going to put 1 point in this just for that extra bonus, like a 25% chance of getting a free knight. Seems pretty good right now. And then we'll continue to go down, just increase winds of magic by 10. That seems like a good setup for now, and something that we will chill for. We'll let these guys go away. We'll let ourselves heal a little bit. This is not good. This horse doesn't even gallop. Okay, they're pretty clumped though, so a good magic missile should be enough to... Yeah, I'm hoping that hits a lot of them. The thing is, though, we're also going to run out of magic pretty quickly as well. And, like, now they're not really even clumped anymore. Good little charge there by the cavalry, even though we did just lose a man. We need to try and clump them again. Yeah, some good damage. Yeah, this is not looking good, boys. I'm not going to lie. Oh, why am I slow? Why am I slow? Oh, that was so bad of me. This horse is so slow, man. Yeah, I mean, we are picking them off bit by bit. They're down to 13. Okay, I need them clumped up as well, so we can do more damage. I mean, to be fair, we have plenty more of this stuff as well. This horse, I'm going to go try and grab someone else's horse because this horse is ridiculously slow. I'm also maybe trying to grab their weapons as well. Can't believe how slow this horse is. I better have enough skill to grab this, otherwise I am dead. To be fair, I'm really slow as well. I have no idea why. I don't have enough goddamn skill for it. And they're so much faster. Why have you forsaken me? All right, well, here we go. 1v12. I can't believe I couldn't ride that horse. So many of them as well still. Okay, let's maybe see if we can couch a lot. Oh, he dropped his weapon, but he's running. Oh, he running. Good, good, good. Maybe we can break them out. Cool, another one's running. Oh, no, he's just picking up a weapon. Okay, let's hit into him. Oh, no. It is rough out on these streets. I'm not going to lie. But he is taking me on an absolute mission somewhere. Your damage spells do 90% less damage to yourself. Not bad. Your target spells do have a 50% more duration. Your damage do less to troops in your party. I gain more advantage in auto resolves. We'll definitely take the top one. We'll continue to bump this up. I guess we'll also upgrade our disciplines as well. Boom. And then we have another... What did I put this focus point in? I can't remember. Probably faith, right? We should just use this time to just get as many stats as possible, I guess. Like, we ain't going to win it, but we might as well. We might as well just get as many kills as possible. Unfortunately, I think that you only get one kill with Magic Missile. I think Magic Missile can't kill more than one person, even though it damages more. I mean, to be fair, we might actually win this, actually. These guys don't have missiles, and that's my kryptonite. As long as my horse doesn't go down or I get hit. And this only costs us 4, so we have, what, like another 6 of these? I mean, maybe. There's only 5 of them left. So it doesn't even matter, you know? Look at that. Easy. That was all planned, you know? Right there. 100% planned. We'll do something like that, and then we'll recruit 1, 2, 3, 4. And then boom, just like that, we're back to where we were. And the only difference is I am now no longer scared of these fools. Let's just get the cavalry back. Go here. Get them into a skein as well. Let's just clump these boys up again. Start hitting them with a little bit of the magic missile. You can already see as well, like, we're getting a lot of points with our stats here as well. God damn. Who cares about being a damsel in distress when I'm a goddamn battle mage? Look at me go. Okay, nice. Luckily, he missed his strike. 2 left. See, boys, this is the end, okay? This is when I stop getting beaten up and killed. We're going to win 2 fights in a row. Now, that's, if I do say so myself, pretty impressive. Now, again, we don't, for goods, we don't get as much, but for gear, I think we get, like, as much as we need. Yeah, like that, and we just literally buy another bunch more horses. That's 10. Boom, right there. It's 10. Okay. We still need to be careful. Even though we've got 11 horses now, we still need to be careful. I could probably take on these. They're running from me as well, right? And now we'll hunt you. Okay, cool. This is a good event. We actually have 30. We have all our winter magic back as well now, so we're gonna be able to just start slinging. We're gonna start slinging. That was a really good hit there as well. We've actually got some knights. And one thing as well we're going to do very soon when we level up, I think, once or twice more, we're going to get the ability to start putting ward saves on our knights. So that's basically literally just a flat damage reduction from everything. Absolutely everything. So we can probably get one more out, right? Yeah, one more. Oh, that's a good hit as well. Okay, you guys charge down now. Yeah, that's kind of how you have to do charges in this game. And we might be able to get a nice little rear shot on them. Yeah, that was a good little hit right there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right there. Hello, boys. Boom. See you later. Oh, I should put myself in command of the cavalry as well. I think I have like 1 or 2 buffs on me. That could really help. Oh, God. Oh, God. That could have hurt. Hell yeah. Okay. Now we're chilling now. We're chilling. I actually wouldn't mind a lot of my soldiers getting the kills as well. It just levels them up. And as soon as you start getting like high Bretonian knights, it's Jova for them. War prisoners, yeah, boom. 2 more knights errants. Again, they just start getting such better armor. Like you can see, they go from like, yeah, that's 50 armor. So they go from 34 to 50, which is a pretty big upgrade. And then the Grail knights go up to what, 44. They get loads of resistances. So they actually have less armor on them, I guess. Yeah, actually, these guys have the best armor, the 50 body armor. Impressive. This gives, I guess, more arms and legs. Then they get all the other bonuses, like for being that roster. So, and that's what we're mainly here for, all the gear. And I think with this many 11 knights, I think we'll be okay to start making our way over here. I don't know. It's a little bit sketchy, I guess. Now we're fast now. Yeah, the cavalry. Yeah, just being all cavalry gives us the speed. So me actually having a horse doesn't matter, but having cavalry in my party does. We'll sell all these goods as well. Actually, decent prices for everything that isn't food. We are going to need to buy maybe a couple mules just to help carry, like pack mules. And then boom, we have 3k. We're already pretty pretty well off. Now we do need to upgrade, like getting this this dress is going to probably be our #1 goal because it is also a magical item. It gives us extra magic resistance and also magic damage. So it's going to be pretty important to try and upgrade to as quickly as possible. And you can stack these really nicely as well. Like these 2 items alone give me what, 20%? So that's going to be something we're going to really want to try and get. Okay, we need to be a little bit careful with these Bretonnian outlaws because these guys are actually archers, and then they do some serious damage if we're not careful. But our cavalry should be fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the cavalry pretty dense because I want these guys to basically like run through. And we need to be very careful. Yeah, it's a really good hit right there. Yeah, I want you guys to be really dense so we basically use the speed of our units just to charge through them and then charge. Our magic is now starting to do a little bit more damage. We have our axe, obviously taking out the archers. It's going to be important. We have our magical bolt back. I'll just use it on that guy. But yeah, you can already start to see, just like, I'm going to slice that guy's head off. You can already start to see, like, you do get into a critical mass quite quickly. Like, these bandits are so impossible to deal with. And then they start to become a little bit easier as you continue to upgrade. You can also see as well, it does take you a lot more experience to upgrade. Well, this is 1,400, whereas this is only, yeah, this is 3,000, you know. So the high tier units do definitely, like, you kind of get out of that early tier really early, and then you're relying on the other bonuses. Speaking of which, are we almost the next tier yet? We're halfway there. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, I think we actually can't put ourselves in command of the cavalry because we don't have enough soldiers. I think that's what's doing it. I don't have Blessing of the Lady. We let our cavalry smash in. Beautiful stuff. And then we'll come in with a nice little bolt to hit them. Again, I really do want to unlock some better magic, but for now, we are a little bit stuck. But we can still get some polearm damage in, which is not bad. Be careful not to get hit here. Yeah, hitting the floor is also not a bad idea. I think it does do more damage directly, but we'll just chill for now, let the cavalry finish things off. Ideally, we just want to kind of upgrade our army of simps anyway. So it's actually not that bad that we're not getting many kills because, as I mentioned, we want our army of simps to grow into a legion of simps. And look at that, 2 more as well. I'm going to keep more of these guys at Bretonnian Knights because the armor here is actually really good. What does stats look like as well? 120, 180, 200. Yeah, okay. The stats are dramatically different. But one thing we're going to do, and this is a little tip for anybody who maybe doesn't know this, is what you can do is ideally, because how Bannerlord experience works for the upgrade, all the units of one type gather experience for that one unit, right? So all 7 of these Bretonnian Knights errants are going to be gained. Whenever they get a kill, it's going to go into this communal pool right here. Regardless of whether or not we have an upgrade or not, they're going to be accumulating experience. So basically, you ideally want to kind of upgrade all your soldiers in one go, because all 7 of these guys are getting experience for all 7 of them, regardless of if they have an upgrade or not ready to go. Whereas if I upgrade this guy right now all of a sudden there's only 6 of them gaining experience for all 6 of them. So ideally what you want to do is you want to just kind of upgrade everybody all in one go. And realistically, it makes sense to keep these guys here. The only reason I would upgrade these guys is because, like, the armor upgrade is pretty impressive, like they get. So that's one of the reasons I guess you would upgrade, is like if the stats or the armor is just going to keep them alive in the long run. Also, make sure we grab the blessing as well. Again, I don't know what the blessing of the lady actually does. We have it, but I don't know actually what it does. It does also increase our prayers, which is good because we want to try and unlock the more better prayers we get, the better it is. And then boom, nice. We can now gain access to the adept level spells, which is really, really good. I'll tell you why. Because now we go to our Lore of Beasts. We haven't actually learned any of this, but now we can learn Flock of Doom, which is going to be a mass AoE damage spell. Does physical damage, so units that have big physical reductions or ward saves, that's not going to be as great, but most factions won't have that, and we'll be able to take advantage of that. We also have 4 points in our career system. Okay, baby. This is where the fun begins. Boom, boom. So now we get 15% extra damage from our magic, and we also gain a 15% ward save. So that's damage reduction from physical, magical, fire, whatever. All my knights now gain a big boost there. And then we can start working on the other one. And then I think we're going to go boom, boom. So right now, my knights have a 25% ward save already. Now, keep in mind that this was like the introduction of this career system, and in the new update they're working on, so much has changed with it it's a lot more limited as well. You're not going to be able to upgrade as much as I am. You're not going to be able to, like, you're going to basically have to pick one path and make your way up. Whereas now you can kind of just grab everything. But because it's OP, we're going to use it, you know? Why not? Okay, should we get some revenge on these cultists? I'm going to try and recruit maybe a couple more knights, but then I think we get revenge. Yeah, can we recruit all of them? Yeah, let's do it. Hello. I remember you guys capturing me last time. Oh, what a beautiful map as well. Look at it. Look at it. It looks so good. All right, horses, get nice and dense. Form into a... maybe a column would be pretty good, just running them down. One thing they should do in the career system, or even just the magic system, which I guess is quite a big step away from, like, the essence of the mod, is just make more buff spells global. Or, like, have, like, an ultimate form of it. Like, maybe if they add in, like, an overcast mechanic, and if you overcast, then it becomes a global spell. Because I feel like it is quite hard to, like, pinpoint buffs. Or just, like, giving the buffs so that they apply for longer than they do. I'm going to let these 9 Bretonnian nobles level up on their own. Now, oh, that's a big loot. So one of the big things, as I said, we want to try and do now is get as much money as we can. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to go to a keep. By going to the keep, we're going to be able to hopefully learn our first spells. We have 6k, but there's no one inside it. We need to find someone with a keep because I believe you can't learn magic any other way. And there's also 17 outlaws here. Might as well chase these guys down. Again, we are pretty over-equipped to deal with them now, but we might as well, you know. I'm liking how strong our army is now. I really am. I'm going to just follow up on that. Oh, that's a big hit as well with our magic. Let's get out of the way. Yeah. As I said, as soon as you start getting critical mass of your cavalry, then you really just start dealing so much damage. I believe we also will be able to put down this spell as well. There you go, and everybody charge again. Yeah, this mod is like insane when it comes to the quality. Just like there's so much attention to detail in the smallest places. Okay, we'll keep on taking the money, man. Keep on taking the money. Well, leadership went up as well, nice. Leadership is always a good one to have because now we can start getting passive experience. Gain hit points for every point in discipline. That's like 12 hit points. It ain't bad. More devotion or just more points in medicine. I think definitely the top one. We'll be devoted. Why not? I've already started to see, like, you know, our knights now have a 20% ward save, 25% ward save. Like, oh no, the moot. The halflings are dead. May they rest in peace, man. R.I.P. to the halflings. Ooh, there's a nice errand there as well. We'll grab. I think I grab all of these. You upgrade these, and now we have 4 of these guys. I think it's time to start getting experience on these guys. So our Bretonnian knights are looking really good now. We're actually over our limit. How? I guess we'll get rid of one of the Bretonnian nobles. I don't know how we're over our limit, though. Seems like a waste to let one go, but cool. We get a better shield as well now. Nice. Continue on our quest back to Carcassonne. Okay, there's 20 of them. Can I get both of these guys? Nah, that would have been nice. Oh well, this should give me like another 5k though. I am taking command. Let's go. Let's hold the line for now. I'll go soften them up a little bit. These ones actually look a little bit more heavily armored as well. Like, there's decent soldiers here. Alright, boys, give them hell. I've weakened them up so that initial charge should rip through them. Oh, that's what we like to see, man. I mean, as they get back up, boom, hit by magic. Okay, let's just reform. I think one thing is, like, if you really want to min-max your cavalry, you kind of need to reform them yourself. Just do it all over again. Oh, the AI is just so bad. Nice. As I said, we're just taking these easy battles. Again, granted, we might have got some more people in, but the main reason is to get these level ups early. We'll go up to 5. Why not? Yeah, 5 of the Knights Errant seem good enough for me. Yeah, it's mainly just level up, get my renown, but also it's just money. We just need money. More money we have, more problems we have, but the more spells we can get. And we might be getting pretty close as well to maybe upgrading. Yeah, we just hit the next clan tier as well, which is big. That gives us more soldiers. Also, now gives us access to better spells. And I believe, not the next tier point yet, unfortunately. When put into a shrine, heal all units. Do I want that? Yeah, we'll do it for now. You gain double the experience from reading books. That's a pretty good one, actually. Learn new spells, cost less money. Or every companion in your party gains 1,000 experience from random skills. That's really nice. Wow. You also should start leveling up a skill that we want to see upgraded more as well. So that. Librarian or storyteller. The morale is whatever. The morale I don't care about. I'm going to grab this one because it's just like a nice little early game boost, you know. And to be fair, when you get to late game, you don't really need the bonuses because you're really OP. It's just about getting to the early game as quickly as possible. And being able to read skill books, like I can read a spell book now and it'll just boost my spell casting massively. So we do have to, we need to sell our goods first as well. Yeah, sell all our crap. This should make us a good amount of money. That's already $1,000. And the armors. It's only 3, really? I was hoping for a bit more than that. I need to be careful because we are wounded right now. I could kill all of this if we were by ourselves. Like if we were healed. But I'm not. I really do need to try and learn petty heal. I think that might be the first skill we unlock is petty heal. Just that way we can always give ourselves HP. Granted, when we start learning better magic, we'll then be using our winds of magic in a different way, but... Okay, cool. I'm going to just talk to her. Let's visit her house. Perfect. Hey, share me your magic teachings. Okay, so it's 5k for that. We can't learn that, and it's 10k for this stuff. Wow. So then we just learn petty heal, and that'll be our next upgrade. And then, of course, we'll work our way towards, yeah, just money and speed. I mean, ideally, we want to probably buy Flock of Doom, but it's 25k. She probably also has some, yeah, I think there's a lot of spell casting ones as well, so we'll be able to get, like, really good experience with them. Also, just look how beautiful this scene is as well. Looks absolutely incredible, man. It's literally like we're in a movie. Right, guys, I think that is where we're going to wrap things up today. It was a pretty rough start, but once we got going, I feel like we're in a much better state now to start conquering the world. We've unlocked our next heal ability, which would be really nice. And now it's just basically get as much money as physically possible, level up, get in some wars. I mean, I think maybe we ship ourselves off. We take our Bretonian Simps and we make our way all the way over to the Empire and we start fighting in the wars over there. Because Bretonia isn't really that much of a conflict-driven place. So until the Wood Elves get added, we're going to be okay. But if you guys enjoy this, make sure to drop a like and a comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.